Heads up, 20 ups, it's Thursday, and I'm at work, yay! Okay, so I'm gonna try and get through this really quick, because I have a whole lot of notes, and I don't want to go over, too long of a time. Craig, stolen fedoras make the best fedoras. I say this because I used to steal my math teacher's fedora on a daily basis, and wear it through class, every day. Oh, and I can't believe we forgot Reading Rainbow. That was the best show ever. And does anybody else remember the episode where he was on the set of Star Trek? Omelette du Fromage is the only episode I remember from Dexter's Lab, too. I think it's funny that that's the one you remember. Oh, and home ec. I seriously disliked home ec because my home ec teacher didn't know how to cook scrambled eggs, and I sew like a drunk monkey. James, you have awesome intros, and that got me thinking, you have awesome intros, maybe we should have a completely, totally freaking awesome intro for the group. Wouldn't that be great? What does everyone else think? Oh, and your Spanish sounds a whole lot better than mine. I really just refuse to speak Spanish anymore because I sound terrible. You would think with hearing it my entire life I would be able to speak it, but no. Also, the Myers-Briggs test, that was a really cool suggestion. I got introverted, intuitive thinking, judging. Some of the people on my celebrity list was Michelle Obama, Susan B. Anthony, Chevy Chase, Gandalf the Grey, and Ensign Rowe. I don't know how they got fictional characters on there, but that sounds good to me. Anyway, TJ. First, no one can ever talk about the All Blacks too much. It's just impossible. And because I want to say it here, where it will be officially on record, I think we need to have a punishment wagered on the outcome of that game. I think that would be great. I actually used to be incredibly introverted, but I started working for a company called Kirby. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Vacuum cleaners. If you've heard of it, you probably hate them. But they go door to door, and they knock on your door, and they bug you at all hours of, the day, and all kinds of stuff. We're worse than all the other door-knocking groups. Anyway, I used to work for them, and that really got me over my introvertedness quick, because nothing says stop being shy like knocking on someone's door and asking them if they have stains on their carpet. That was really awkward for me, but yeah, it helped me get over my shyness. Jins. Positive thinking. I love positive thinking. That's also a holdover from my Kirby days. I used to be really kind of, sad and gothy, but, after the Kirby thing and the positive was, the slogan, we are positive, and you had to say it all the time. That was the adjective. You can't say I'm good, or I'm fine. You have to say, I'm positive. So that, made me really value positive thinking. So I like that. Also, videos from the past are awesome. Just, has to be said. But someone, of course, beat me to it on Monday. I logged in at 7 to change it over, and I felt really bad for waiting till 7, but I couldn't get to my computer. And someone beat me to it. I was like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad someone got it quick for everybody to see. I think we differ in the debate thing. I love debating people. I actually belong to a message board strictly for debating things, and I love it. I prefer debating stuff like evolution over debating stuff like politics, so I don't know why. Danielle, it has been a terrible week for uploading videos, I've noticed, whether it be on Vitas or it be on the 20 ups. Something's always going wrong, it seems. Last week, it took me 3 tries to upload mine, and I didn't even know it was gonna work because of the thunderstorm. And then, yeah, it's been a bad week. I keep my notes on paper, though, just in case. Let's see, I do really like that system you employed, as a kid with the movie watching. It's better than, we had a very democratic system in which we would vote on the movies that would be watched, and being a middle child, or being the youngest child at that time, and being the only girl at that time, I never got to watch what I wanted to watch. And even now, or not now, but even when we were younger, my sister preferred to watch stuff like wrestling and stuff, so I always got outvoted for the boys and her choices. So I think your system would have been a lot better in my house. I really have to agree with you about when you, like, lose a friend over some kind of rant you went on, what kind of friend they really were. That happened to me a couple times in high school, and then it was like, oh my gosh. But now it's like, really? You didn't want to be my friend because I felt that way about this thing? And really, if my friends were like that, I don't think I would have any left because of the rants I go on about stuff like Twilight, because they're all fans. So, yeah, I think the world is better when you can rant to your friends and they don't take offense to it. Also the piano thing. I wish I could have played piano as a kid. I actually know how to play with my right hand, kind of. Not so much anymore, because I haven't done it in a very long time. I self-taught myself on the right hand, and then, I could never ever learn the left, though. I kept trying, but I was just not coordinated enough to do the left hand. But, definitely, I think if my child does not have the same learning disability I do, she will probably get piano lessons, because I think that would be really good for her. Rima. First, I want to say jazz hands make everything better, so yeah, that was great. And then the Tide? What kind of mascot is that? I don't understand how that's even an option. I never understood why someone would use, like, an inanimate object or a, person or a kind of character of a person as a mascot, Because I thought they were supposed to, want to take on the qualities of those animals or whatnot. Like, around here we have the panthers, the hornets, and I can't even remember all of them. One of them's the miners, and but I can understand, because the town is actually named for the mineral they mine from there, and they're called the miners. But, yeah, I always felt we were the lamest, because we were the beavers, and we'd go up against the panthers. It's like, obviously, who's gonna win that, But to name a school mascot after the Tides, I can't even figure how, like, a cheer would work for that. That's really weird. I've never understood school mascots, though. I don't know. Also, I loved Hook, and, I don't know if we're on the same fanfiction site. Are you on, fanfic.net? Anyway, if you are, definitely let me know when that story is up, and I am totally wanting to read it if you're uploading it. That sounds really awesome. Okay, so moving along to our movies that everyone listed. Yay! They've got a lot of Disney movies. A few that stood out that I thought was really funny was Fern Gully, Fantasia, and The Land Before Time. All three of those I bought this week, like right before. I think I bought them on Friday or something, but I bought them on VHS tape to watch. It's easier to have VHS tapes around with a baby because she doesn't break them as easy. So we bought them all on VHS, and yeah, I think that's pretty hilarious because I was like so excited to see those again, and then everyone mentioned them throughout the week. TJ, you brought up Air Bud. The memories you have dredged up for me by bringing up Air Bud. Oh my gosh. Actually, I used to babysit this kid, and he was 3 at the time, and I babysat him for the next few years. I still know him. He's 14 now. But, he was obsessed with Air Bud. He watched it every day. I'm not even kidding. Every day. Every single day. He watched that movie. I had it memorized by the time he was 5, and still did not stop watching it every day. It was so annoying by that time. I literally cringe when I hear Air Bud. So, but I forgive you for bringing it up. Yeah, it's just one of those movies anymore, As far as movies I liked when I was a kid, I think I may have been a little bit weird. Everyone else is bringing up, like, Disney and stuff like that, and this is, oh my gosh, I'm a weird kid. Or I'm still a weird kid, but, my favorite movies. I preferred a movie called Allegro non troppo to Fantasia. Allegro non troppo was a Italian version. You can actually order it on Netflix. I personally think the art is better, and there's some really comedic moments, but it's really not written for kids. I mean, some of the scenes have, like, little horny half-goat men and stuff running around, and at the time I didn't understand it. I just thought it was really neat the way it was drawn and stuff. But, I don't know. My parents didn't really censor anything I watched, so I watched a lot of weird movies as a kid. I was also a big fan of Labyrinth. I have pieces committed to memory. Me and my best friend used to watch it every single weekend, and I loved that movie. Another movie that I really loved as a kid was Bedknobs and Broomsticks. It's older, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's one of my favorites. What I would not give for a magic bedknob anymore. Also, it's gonna sound, oh my gosh. I feel weird now, because my movies are odd, and everyone else is like, Disney! But, okay, I'm just gonna say it. One of my favorite movies from about the time I was 5 was the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And yes, I was watching it when I was 5. I did not understand all of it, but I knew all the words to the songs, and I knew the time warp, and like I said, my parents did not believe in censoring things we watched. So, yeah, I loved that movie. I also loved, like, Jesus Christ Superstar and Godspell and stuff. I memorized a lot of them, too. But, obviously I was not the same as the other kids in school when they would ask what we watched, or, like, what we liked. But, yeah, I do like a lot of the movies everyone else mentioned. Like, Ferngully, I tried to commit the Batty rap to memory, and all I remember now is my name is Batty, my logic is erratic, and I can't remember the rest. But I'm gonna go home and watch it now, because you brought it up, and I was like, well, I have that movie, and I haven't actually sat through it yet. So, yeah, I'm gonna go home and watch Ferngully after my exceptionally long night at work is over. So it was really cool, to hear everyone's movies that they liked, and it kind of gives you a lot of insight into people, as far as what they really, are, were like growing up and stuff. I kind of, when Jen said the stuff about the princess movies, I combined that with her Barbie thing and imagine that she probably played princess a lot, so. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up now, and, Craig, I will see you tomorrow.